and Woody likes the crooked cock.
How
last time
long
that I
did you guys believe in Santa? What was your like total lifetime of Santa? I remember when I was like
my mom
5.
asked me the other day.
I asked my mom, I was like, is Santa real? Because kids at school were talking about it, kindergarten. And she was like, no. And so I was like, oh, okay. And then I remember I told a couple kids at school because I had the inside scoop and they got upset. But yeah, my parents never let me believe that.
They tried to make me write a letter to Santa Claus in the 3rd grade, and I refused.
Why? You're too cool?
You're like, fuck that.
But because
I don't know how to write, Dad.
No. I mean, it's school because I was like, why my mom and dad give me gifts? Like we worked this out last year when someone gave me a camera for Christmas, and I hid behind the couch to catch a picture of Santa Claus, and I caught Dad putting my train set together. I'm like somebody gave me like a Polaroid. God, I'm old. And I was like, I hid behind the couch with this Polaroid camera, and I was like, when Santa comes out, I'm gonna fucking catch this bitch on film. National Enquirer. Next thing you know, Kyle's famous. I got this. Maybe I get an interview. And instead, Dad came out, and I was like, oh shit. And I was in 2nd grade, so like 7 or something like that. So the next year, when they tried to make me write this fake man a letter, it was just nonsense, and I didn't.
It was insulting.
You know, I actually, nothing's more fitting than Kyle like performing an ambush on like an esoteric mythical being at the age of what, 7? You're like, I'm gonna get him. No one else has, but I got this.
Yeah, just gonna get a picture. You're gonna hog tie him.
I mean, I guess Dad's lucky that like they didn't really pump up the Santa mythos in my house. I could have been back there with a pistol in one hand and a camera. I'm getting a bag. All right, fat man, smile for the camera. Hold up that newspaper. Yeah.
Man,
all right.
Now make Santa bleeding looks a lot like my dad bleeding.
I went to...
Santa's some sort of a demon. He changed into my father's form to try to trick me into letting him go, but beat him mercilessly. And eventually, he admitted it and gave me $500 cash.
Schizophrenic child, Kyle.
And I've called the National Enquirer and sent them pictures and the confession.
Didn't you when you were a kid though? Didn't you when you were a kid, like even you would hear things that were fact but still want to believe in a way? Like I remember when I first heard Santa was fake, like I had older brothers and stuff, and we would celebrate Christmas at my cousin's house. And I still remember like for years, like up until like 8, still going to bed and being like, I bet you he's fucking real and he's coming here tonight though. Because I wanted that to happen. So I would be like, yeah, to you maybe. But I've seen enough movies to know that I'm the star of this story and he's going to come see me or some shit like that. I always dreamt up like fantastical stuff that I knew wasn't going to happen, but I'd be like, but for me, I deserve Santa. I was a good little Jewish boy with no Christmas tree in this house, but Santa's coming here. Just because I wanted that. That's something that I wanted to believe.
I think I was like that with some stuff. What was funny to me is I grew up at a Christian elementary school, and the way around it is that some parents had told their children, like, oh, well, God, has Santa as one of his helpers. Like Santa helps God out. So then at school, if anyone's like, Santa's not real, it's like, oh, so you're an atheist.
Oh,
and it became a point of contention. So a lot of people were scared into the Santa mythos for a while. Yeah, I mean they're both like ethereal beings who bring gifts and grace, whatever. So
yeah. I mean it was much better, and maybe life was better when I believed in Santa Claus, right? Like there was something really when there was still magic, like that was the last little bit of magic I think that existed in my life. When I found out that Santa wasn't real, like at 7, something like that. Because before then, I think I probably believed in like all sorts of things. Like when you're like 5, 6, like maybe even the Easter Bunny. I don't think I ever believed in that shit. Even my parents, like that. I think the Easter Bunny. Like I'll say this. I'll take this little leap. Step out on this ledge. Any fucking kid out there that believes in the Easter Bunny is fucking weird, and you should keep an eye on them. Parents, if you got a kid out there talking about the Easter Bunny and shit, like, and you didn't like drill that into them, if they just believe that because they watch a Cadbury commercial one time, keep an eye on that little fucker. He's gonna do weird shit to animals one day.
And we think he's a loser too for believing such a stupid.
For sure.
Your kid's a fucking little idiot.
And also, your kids.
You should definitely bully your children. Parents
Hard. No, or the tooth fairy though. I think we got down with. But here's the thing: that it's easy to believe in the tooth fairy because like nobody knows what she looks like. So it's kind of like Santa. You're like, wait a minute, God, he's everywhere. He always looks different. That's a black Santa. Now I'm calling bullshit. I love.
The tooth fairy doesn't have established lore.
If I was a black person, I would feel so fucking pandered to by a black Santa Claus. It's like, are you kidding me? What you didn't think that we believed a white man could give us a gift? Like what kind of nonsense is black Santa? Like I would feel super pandered to. But
I ended on that note. I love the
That was the
wordplay.
best
Very
shit
nice.
I've ever heard.